Stepping off the gas and onto the bike pedals is one of the best things you can do to help the environment in the efforts to build smart cities for climate resilience. In preparation for the African Climate Summit 2023, which will be held in Nairobi, Kenya between September 4th and 6th, Hakim Owiny, a Ugandan environmental and climate activist, has embarked on a 655-kilometer cycling journey to Nairobi as part of a campaign to raise awareness of the need to integrate safe cycling lanes into the Uganda road network.
As you all know, our cities need a bailout from air pollution. And of course, we have had speeches from leaders, authority figures, and their speeches are very important. I'm only in this space at this time to complement them, to translate the objective of those speeches into action, that we can start with a simple cycling lane. And we know cycling does not emit any pollution to the air. And if we adopt a cycling culture as a smart environmental means of transport, can help to reduce on air pollution and environmental degradation in congested cities. And that starts with a simple policy of integrating, making cycling safe. So we can only make cycling safe in Kampala or in cities by integrating safe cycling lanes on all the road networks so that people have alternatives to contributing to mitigating climate change.
The Africa Climate Week 2023 is one of 4 regional climate weeks hosted this year to create momentum ahead of the UN Climate Change Conference COP28 in Dubai and the completion of the first global stocktake, which is intended to map the way forward for achieving the Paris Agreement's core targets. According to Hakim, the purpose of cycling to Nairobi is to create a brief presentation on how the speeches of many heads of states can be implemented to mitigate the global climate crisis.
I'll be there at the beginning of the Africa Climate Week on the 4th. So on the 4th, I should be in Nairobi. There's a lot that's going to be discussed. I'm only here to help them create a pathway that how those speeches can be implemented into actions and to realize those objectives of mitigating air pollution, environmental degradation, and mitigate climate change.
The Netherlands Deputy Head of Mission to Uganda, Jos van Estroff, says Ugandans need to become environmentally aware to save the environment.
And when we learned of this, I was inspired. Somebody like Hakim saying, okay, I'm going to cycle all these, almost 600 kilometers to get attention for my cause. And in a way you're doing what people in the Netherlands have been doing as well, is reclaiming the streets. And you're advocating for cycling lanes, but it starts with people claiming their space in the street. And we felt we want to be here to encourage you. There's some Dutch connections in people you work with, but also in your message. And we felt, well, we should give you all the encouragement we can from here, from your start. To amplify your message, and then we'll be following you all your way. Thanks to New Vision, we'll be able to follow you, and be following you on social media. And looking forward to hear from you when you get back, what this trip has brought you, and what we can do further.
I'm here basically to support my colleague Hakim, but then also on environment. We are very keen on the environment, on how we can reduce the carbon emissions. So it is our duty as Ugandan, being someone who can walk or in the bush and all that. So this means a lot for me as a person.
Rasbi Sali, chairman, Fund Cycling Uganda, says cycling promotes green economy and perfect health.
So riding, first of all, is fun. You know, this bicycle has a lot of fun when you cycle. The second purpose is getting fit. You know, this bicycle works all the 60 muscles of the human body. This is what people should understand. So if you want to work your body, you need to buy a bicycle. Secondly, health. There are a lot of diseases you chase away when you cycle. Cable diseases like pressure, cancer, diabetes, lots more. Just cycle, trust me. Secondly, we use the bicycle to promote a green and clean environment. And we use the bicycle to support charity. We use this bicycle to promote safety. So that's why we cycle. That's why I cycle.
Choosing a bike over a car just once a day cuts the average person's transportation carbon emissions by 67%.